Welcome to Dining with Diabetes. My name is Chef Edwin Cabrera, and today what I'm just going to show you is just going to be a quick, simple recipe. It's called chicken mojito. What we're going to do is we're just going to make a marinade for it, right? And in this marinade, we're just going to have some yellow onions. Besides the yellow onions, some garlic. A little bit of brown sugar, believe it or not, right? Because that's actually what helps macerate the mint in it. So right now we have the mint right here, and I actually like cutting it a little, you know, because sometimes we place things in the fruit processor and they chop, but they don't really mince as well. So it's always good that you kind of like give it a little bit of chop, so it's a little loose, so they can actually start getting into those blades. Right here I have my lime zest, right? It's very important, and remember before you cut the lime just to zest it, because it happens and it's a normal thing, but it's necessary for us to just, you know, think about that. So right here I'm just gonna have a jalapeno. For you don't need to use the whole jalapeno. It all depends how spicy you like it, right? So let's just give it a clean right here, and just place it, remove the seeds, right? Because the seeds, that's where the heat comes from. So I'm just gonna place half of jalapeno for the amount of marinade that I have right here, right? But as you're following the recipe, you'll see exactly what you're putting into this. So it's very important that it has some lime juice, right? And that's the reason why we zest it before we sliced it. So let's just add that lime juice in here, because that's really what's going to marinate this chicken. So I'm just gonna have a little bit of paprika right here. So these are 6-ounce chicken breasts. You can just cut it into a bias, so it looks like fillets, little fillet, right? Let's just go for this and just make this marinade. You see, the paprika is kind of like giving that reddish color, which is when you put it on the chicken, it's not gonna be so red, and that's why we're just gonna combine it with a really nice salsa that I want to tell you about right now. Let's just give it some more speed. So right now, let's just place this marinade here, and we're just gonna let it marinate for at least 2.5 hours, you know? Now, we're just gonna go ahead and make the salsa for the mojito chicken. We just got some diced mangoes. The other thing that I'm adding scallions, so onion family, right? Red onions are fine, yellow onions are fine, chives are fine, scallions, whatever you can find that is just gonna give this, this flavor to it. So now we're just going to add the peppers, right? So we got more fruit in here, right? The bell peppers. So the other thing that I'm adding is just gonna be cilantro. So right now I'm just gonna add a little bit of cayenne pepper. You might be wondering why cayenne, right? And I'm just gonna add some orange juice, and I have right here my lemon zest. So let's just combine this right here. And you can see it's already very colorful, which is great. Lots of antioxidants right here that we're just gonna place on top of that chicken. And there you have it. This will be your mojito chicken with mango salsa.